Magna Story Sound presents an unabridged recording of A Home from Home, written by Rosie Hendry, read by Patience Tomlinson. The moral right of the author has been asserted. This performance is owned by Magna. Chapter 1. Norfolk, July 1944. Glorious sunshine, a skylark singing its crystal-clear notes overhead, and the delicate scent of sun-ripened strawberries wafting towards her. Phylly Greenwood sighed happily as she pedalled the trade bike along the lane towards the village. This sort of day was perfect, so lovely that it deserved to be bottled up, preserved like summer fruits in a jam, ready to be brought out on days when being a land girl wasn't so lovely. Like the days in winter, when the icy north wind roared across the fields and nipped at her nose and ears, while her fingers turned numb from picking frozen sprouts. Phylly smiled to herself. She wouldn't change any of it. Every job had its good and bad bits, and she knew that joining the land army was the best thing she'd ever done. If it wasn't for the fact that there was a war on, then life would be perfect. Phylly glanced at her colourful cargo of strawberries nestling in their punnets in the basket at the front of her bike. Picked before breakfast, they looked glossy, plump and delicious. She'd tasted a few as she'd picked, and could vouch for how good they were. But dawdling along and daydreaming wasn't going to get her anywhere. The strawberries needed delivering to the village shop, and she had a bus to meet. Gracie was coming back this morning, and Phylly wanted to be there to meet her friend and fellow land girl. Knowing Gracie, she was sure to come back to earth with a hard bump after her holiday, and if Phylly could be there to meet her, it would help soften the blow. Hooking back a loose strand of her wavy blonde hair behind her ear, she pressed harder into her pedals and picked up speed. "Phylly!" Gracie called out, smiling broadly as she ran down the steps of the bus, her brown leather suitcase clutched in one hand, and the other hand checking that her neat red hat was still perched at a jaunty angle on top of her hair. "What are you doing here?" "Waiting for you." Phylly threw her arms wide in welcome. "I brought some strawberries to the shop, so I thought I'd wait and meet you all."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?